Welcome back to Car Updates 2025 G Vegan G. Today we're diving into something that's turning a lot of heads in the car world, the all-new 2025 Dodge Charger Sixpack. Dodge is shaking up the muscle car scene again, but this time, they're doing it with a whole new energy. Literally. The Sixpack name now represents a bridge between old-school muscle and new-era performance, and we're here to explore what that really means for gearheads, Dodge fans, and anyone who just loves raw power with a futuristic twist. Now, let's talk about why the 2025 Charger Sixpack is such a big deal. For years, Dodge has been synonymous with loud, aggressive, gas-powered beasts like the Hellcat and Scat Pack. But with tightening emissions standards and growing interest in electrification, Dodge is adapting while still holding onto its muscle heritage. The Sixpack lineup is part of that evolution. It keeps the soul of the Charger alive, but it's cleaner, smarter, and packed with tech that didn't exist when the original Charger hit the streets. Under the hood, or should I say, under the platform, we've got some interesting changes. The Sixpack doesn't use a V8 anymore, which may sound disappointing to traditionalists. But don't worry, Dodge didn't go soft. Instead, it features the all-new Hurricane inline-6 twin-turbo engine. This power plant is a beast in its own right. In the Sixpack S.O or standard output, you're looking at around 420 horsepower. But the real showstopper is the Sixpack H.O high output, which cranks out a jaw-dropping 550 horsepower. That's more than enough to leave most cars in the dust, and the torque curve is super responsive thanks to the turbocharged setup. One thing I noticed immediately is how the Sixpack retains that aggressive Dodge styling, even though the entire car has been redesigned. It's modern, yes, but it still looks like it belongs in the Charger bloodline. The front fascia is wide and low, with a throwback feel thanks to the LED signature lights that span across the front. The grille has that classic mean look, but with updated details and a more aerodynamic shape. Around the back, the tail lights wrap across in a single beam, giving it that unmistakable Dodge identity even at night. Step inside and things get even more interesting. The cabin is sleek, functional, and filled with tech. You've got a curved digital display that blends the gauge cluster and infotainment system together seamlessly. It's customizable, responsive, and perfectly designed for both driving and showing off. Dodge even included a performance page setup where you can monitor horsepower, torque, boost, G-forces, and more, just like in the previous models but even more advanced. One cool feature is the new drive modes. You've got multiple configurations that adjust throttle response, suspension stiffness, steering feel, and even exhaust note. In track mode, the Sixpack H.O gets savage. It's loud, sharp, and feels like it's ready to attack the road, but in eco or normal mode, the car chills out, smooths out, and becomes surprisingly tame. It's that dual personality that makes the Sixpack so versatile. You can daily drive it during the week and then rip it on the weekend. Another important update is the chassis. The Charger Sixpack rides on the new STLA large platform, which is designed by Stellantis for electrified and performance vehicles. That means the platform is ready for hybrid and EV variants, but for now, Dodge is using it to make the Charger stiffer, more balanced, and better handling than ever before. This isn't just a straight line monster, it can actually corner. The engineers focused on weight distribution, suspension geometry, and rigidity, and the results speak for themselves. Whether you're on a twisty road or just cruising the highway, the 2025 Charger feels composed and confident. Let's not forget about the sound. Dodge knows that sound is a huge part of the muscle car experience, and even though this isn't a V8, the Sixpack still roars. The exhaust system is tuned to deliver a deep, aggressive growl, especially in the HO version. It may be a different kind of sound than the old Hemis, but it's still music to any car enthusiast's ears. In terms of features, you've got everything you'd expect from a modern performance car. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a premium sound system, ventilated and heated seats, ambient lighting, and advanced driver assistance systems like adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist. It's a true blend of muscle and modern luxury. Now, let's talk numbers. Dodge hasn't officially released the exact 0 to 60 times yet, but early tests suggest that the Sixpack HO hit 60 in the low 4-second range. That's seriously quick for a big 4-door. The standard output version is a bit slower, of course, but still fast enough to keep up with most sports cars on the road today. The pricing hasn't been fully confirmed across all trims, but Dodge is aiming to keep the Sixpack accessible. Expect a starting price in the mid-40,000s for the SO and closer to 60,000 for the fully loaded HO models. That's a strong value considering the performance and tech you're getting. There's also talk of future variants, including a possible all-wheel drive version and even a hybrid or electric charger. Dodge has already teased the electric Daytona model, and it's very likely that they'll expand the lineup even further. But for now, the Sixpack is the perfect middle ground. It offers traditional driving thrills with a modern twist. So, is the 2025 Dodge Charger Sixpack worth the hype? In my opinion, absolutely. It honors the past while preparing for the future. It's loud, fast, stylish, and full of attitude, just like a Charger should be. But it also proves that Dodge can innovate without losing its edge. For fans of American muscle, this is the next chapter. And if this is what the future of performance looks like, then I'm all in. Thanks for watching Car Updates 2025 Vegan G. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the latest news, reviews, and updates on all your favorite rides. Drop a comment below. What do you think of the new Sixpack? Are you team SO or HO? I'll catch you in the next video.